Hello and welcome to another episode of Hessy and Maven. I'm Justin.
I'm Raven.
And this week, we decided to try something out. A little bit of a trend that I've been seeing on the old clock app. I've been seeing all the other podcasters, people with mics, doing this little thing where they kind of do... Some people will be familiar with this, some people won't. But it's kind of like a fantasy football draft idea where you go back and forth listing your favorites of a particular item or theme or whatever. And if one of us picks that item before the other, then that's it. It's on your team and it can't be on the other person's team. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Do we need further explanation or anything?
No, I think I get it now.
You get it now?
When I'm confused, I'll let you know.
Okay, beautiful.
Before we start that, can I tell you something that happened to me this morning?
Absolutely, you can. I also have a brief housekeeping item.
Okay.
But yeah, lay it on me.
So I was in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, on my phone.
Yes.
With my pants like around my ankles,
As
where
you
they
do.
sit.
Right.
And I heard bzzz, bzzz, there's a fly.
Oh,
so
wow,
I was
that
like,
scared me.
I was like, there's no way now I can sit peacefully on this toilet with the fly buzzing because it's so silent and then all I hear is the buzzing. So I grabbed the Febreze.
Oh boy.
And I was just chasing the fly around with it, spraying the Febreze nonstop, just trying to poison it until it dropped dead. Well, it did eventually drop dead midair, and it fell right into my pants.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, it fell right into my pants, and I took my pants off, and Mommy gave me a towel, and I went to change into different pants, and my pants with the fly in them are still in the bathroom.
That's disgusting, Raven. Get them.
There's a fly in them.
Yeah, what are they going to do? What is your long-term plan? I'm waiting. What's your long-term plan for the pants with a fly in them?
Maybe
burn them?
Maybe get tongs.
Mm-hmm.
And
get the tongs that we eat with, the food tongs. Yes. And pick up the fly that is on the inside of your pants.
And no. Pick up the pants.
Oh, okay.
And put them right in the washing machine. That's the long-term plan. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your piece of housekeeping?
All I can think about now is how that happened this morning.
Yeah.
Your pants are just on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
On the first floor bathroom.
Yep.
How have I not noticed? I've gone to the bathroom once or twice today in that bathroom. How have I not noticed?
You chose not to.
Or I've become numb to your shenanigans. It's really what it fucking is. Oh my God, Raven. Ugh. Driving me bananas.
Alyssa would be ashamed, but...
Most humans would. That's like, I still... Yeah. Uh-huh. All I can think about is your Florida house and the fucking bug graveyard where the tombstones, instead of like gravestones, were upside down cups.
Yeah.
All over your house.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah like it's normal.
I lived alone. I wasn't gonna... There was nothing I could do. I captured them, and then there they had to stay.
Your dichotomy of... Because there are moments, Raven, where you blow me away with how mature you are. And then you say some shit like that. Where you go, I lived alone. What could I do? My hands were tied. I had to put a cup over the bug and then just leave it there for months, if not years.
Yeah. Until someone who could face the bugs head on came over. And then they could do it.
Wow. Okay.
One time I made soup and I didn't know how to throw it away because it was liquid and I felt like I couldn't
Soup is a weird thing to throw away.
I couldn't put liquid in the garbage can, so I had to call Mommy and ask her how to get rid of the soup. And she was like, I was like, do I flush it down the toilet? And she was like, is there stuff in the soup? And I was like, yeah, it's like chicken and noodles and stuff. And she was like, well, it might clog the toilets. I don't do that. I was like, okay, what then? And she was like, I don't know, dump it outside. So that's what I did. I dumped it on the side of my house. I left it for the armadillos.
I'm sure they appreciated it.
Yeah.
Armadillos love chicken noodle soup. Everyone knows that.
Did you know to prevent armadillos from burrowing under your house, you're meant to bury poop in
human poop?
Like any poop.
Any poop.
Like a moat, like a poop moat around your house. And it will keep armadillos from burying holes under your house.
I'd rather the armadillos, I think.
Yeah.
I would rather the armadillos. Wow.
It's really a toss-up.
Is it?
Yeah, because if they bury holes, then your house could, like, sink or something.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess if they're really going for it. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know enough about armadillos. I've never lived in a climate where armadillos also frequent.
Yeah. The one time Olive really got away from me.
All I heard is just going, Oh my god.
Because I went to say Olive got away from me, and then I changed my mind to the one time Olive got away from me, and it just came out as a stutter. The one time Olive got away from me really good, and I had to chase after her. It was at like 5:45 a.m. She chased after an armadillo.
Oh, no. Oh.
And I had to sprint after her in flip-flops.
Jeez.
It was horrible.
I can only imagine.
But anyway, do you have a housekeeping item?
Yeah, really brief. Yours was so funny, and mine's not funny. Two things, real quick. Number one, I think for our next episode, we should dress up. It's going to be November 1st is the Tuesday that it will come out.
Okay. Is this the Halloween episode and we didn't dress up?
No, this one comes out like October 25th or something like that.
Oh, so we miss Halloween.
Well, Halloween will be Monday.
Oh, 31st. So it'll be November 1st.
So then November 1st
will be our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. The veil will still be thin.
Yes.
So it's fine.
Yeah. Everything will be good.
Yeah.
Samhain reigns. Yeah. And we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's number one. Okay. So, listen, people listening, if you want to see what we're dressing up as, I mean, we'll describe it, of course.
Yeah.
But if you want to see it,
YouTube.
You got to go to the tube. You got to go to YouTube. Hessy and Maven. Check us out. Funny clips. Or not clips. It's a whole goddamn video. It's the entire podcast in video form. It takes me so long. Please appreciate my work.
Yeah.
The other thing is, voting is coming up. It's a big thing.
Yes.
We got midterm elections. I know for most of the people that I feel like you and I are friends with that are in our inner circles, they get that. They know that midterm elections are important, and we're kind of preaching to the choir a little bit. But I can't stress it enough. If you're a listener, you live in America, please check out your local elections and stuff like that. Not even just, the Senate and the House of Representatives, but also your local stuff. Check on those things. That's how you're going to see the most fundamental change in your neighborhoods, in your towns, in your districts, is that like small time stuff. Like, let's be honest. What really has the U.S. government done for us in the last 20 years? Like, on a fundamental level. You know what I'm saying? Like, big time. I mean, obviously, like, Obama made it federally legal for gay people to get married and same-sex marriages, which was fucking huge. And the fact that it didn't happen until, like, 2012. Bananas. But then you have, like, Trump putting in Supreme Court justices and taking away a woman's right to bodily autonomy and taking away the right of abortion and stuff like that, and letting it go to the states, and all the Republicans saying things like, well, now it's just going to the states. It doesn't mean that we're taking away the right. Now it's just up to the states. And then they're putting in federal things to take it away federally. Yeah. So we've all known that they're liars, but yeah, this just puts it on a whole new level. And now they're coming out with the Republicans, are coming out with a national sort of quote unquote don't say gay bill, which just absolutely infuriates me. As like a member of that community, it fucking pisses me off so much. And all I'm going to say about it is it's a stupid fucking bill. Not teaching your kids that gay people or trans people or LGBTQ, whatever, exist isn't going to stop them from being gay or trans or queer. it's just going to make them have less education and less like less of a feeling of community and stuff like that. Like this idea that they are weird and they are strange and they are other, and you're being fucking bigots. So that's all I'll say on that matter. It just really fucking pisses me off, this idea that like, and they're talking about, Republicans hate it when you call them fascists or racists, but they're allowed to call all gay people groomers and pedophiles. Yeah. So go fuck yourself, you disgusting fascists. Yeah.
So if you aren't registered to vote, register to vote. And if you don't know how, if you go to vote.org, it literally walks you through everything. Like if you're not sure if you're registered to vote, you can check. It tells you how. It takes less than 2 minutes. It shows you how to vote by mail. You can get election reminders. Find your local polling place, find a drop box. It's got literally everything. So vote.org if you need help with that.
Fantastic. And that's where we'll leave it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's move on to some drafts. So our categories are, one of them is kind of out of pocket. It really doesn't fit like this fall autumn theme, but the other two do. Yeah. So one of them is fast food. Fast food restaurants. The biggest criteria that we stuck within, it has to have a drive-through.
Yeah, so no like Chipotle, Subway,
none of that shit.
Quiznos, like no, it has to have a drive-through.
No. Denny's. I saw like some weird ones come up when I was like I was like Googling like ideas to try and think outside the box once I had my main ones, and they had like IHOP, and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's a chain. It's not fast food.
Yeah. Here's a dice.
Thank you.
So the way we're gonna decide this, let's start with fast foods. Okay.
Great.
Our other categories are candy, which Halloween makes sense. Favorite types of candy. Yeah. We didn't really discuss the super specifics. I'm fine with you going as specific as you want. Okay. So you can say like this flavor of this thing. Okay. I don't want to give anything away, so I'm being very vague. Yeah. And then fall things. Just things, activities, items, associated vibes, with anything that is associated with autumn/fall. Yeah. But let's start with fast food. Okay. Here's how we're going to decide who goes first, because this is huge. Okay. This can change everything. I have a 20-sided dice. Raven has a 20-sided dice. But I feel like they're called die when they are one. But whatever. We're going to roll it. See who has the higher number. Go from there.
Word.
All right. Fast food. Roll your dice.
14.
Damn it. 12. Oh, so close.
So I just say my first one.
All right. Yeah. Give us your first round draft pick for fast food and a little bit of an explanation on why you picked that.
Okay. The first one I picked is Steak and Shake.
Ooh, not even on my list. Because I think it's because they're not really around here.
No, they're more prevalent in Florida. I don't know if it's like a southern thing, but when I lived in Florida, they were everywhere. And I love Steak and Shake. They make sandwiches and burgers and stuff with garlic bread, like garlic buns. Yeah. Huge game changer. Wow. They have amazing shoestring fries. They're really thin, crispy fries.
Have
and they
we
come
gone?
in. I don't know. We went the one time when Mom and Gary were there because Gary loved it. I don't know if you were in attendance.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they make amazing fries, and they have like garlic parmesan fries and like different flavor fries. Yeah. And they have a million milkshakes. They're known for like their milkshakes, like a million milkshake flavors, and they're so cheap.
Really?
Like so cheap. Like I remember going there and I would get like they do have a drive-thru.
That's crazy.
And I would get like a garlic bread like burger thing, which was so good. I'd get like a large fry, a drink, and a milkshake, and it would be like $6.
Oh.
Like crazy cheap
What?
prices.
That's
And they're open
awesome.
late, so I would be able to go there after late shifts.
Yeah, after work. Wow.
Yeah, love Steak and Shake. They're my number one pick.
That's a good pick.
So because you didn't
That's
have
a
them, I get
little-
to keep them?
So you get to keep them.
Okay.
But let's say I loved Steak and Shake, and I was like, oh my god, Steak and Shake is... If I rolled higher than Raven, I would have picked Steak and... No, I can't pick Steak and Shake. So if I had Steak and Shake on my top 5,
Right.
I would have to replace it with another one.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And for the record, for the YouTube, I will put up some graphics to keep track of the draft numbers and stuff like that.
Cool.
But my number 1 is Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers is on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Roy Rogers is my number 1.
Yeah.
This
Roy
was
Rogers,
this was a
I
hard
also think
decision.
is a regional thing. Not everyone has Roy Rogers.
I do believe you are correct. It's
Yeah.
not everybody has Roy Rogers, but I do like a Roy Rogers. Gotta shout out the Gold Rush chicken sandwich. That baby is good. Their French fries are all right. They got birch beer, which hello, delicious. They sometimes do this seasonal thing known as a Captain Crunch milkshake, and it is to die for. You can't have too big of one though.
That's Roy Rogers locations. Can
Oh
you see
wow,
that?
yeah.
So Roy Rogers is like a tri-state area thing, like New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So sorry, rest of the world.
Yeah, but it's good.
It is good. They do like fried chicken, and their fried chicken is decent. They also have like roast beef sandwiches and stuff like that. And I'll be honest,
Excuse me.
that is not my bag.
No,
I
I've
love
never
a
gotten
roast
that.
beef sandwich.
Yeah.
Not from a fast food place.
I
That's
always-
why
Arby's is not a...
Thank you. I was worried. I didn't want to like give it away in case it was on your list for some
No,
reason.
yeah, it's not on my list either.
not on my list at all.
No.
I don't even know if I've ever been to an Arby's. I
I
know
think
they have
maybe once in my life, but
they have
I got
curly
like chicken
fries.
fingers. I
Yeah,
did.
same.
Yeah.
I got chicken fingers, and they have good fries.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
But
like, I
from
don't
Roy
care
Rogers, I
about-
always get the Gold Rush sandwich. It's like
So
something
good.
unique to Roy Rogers that you can't get anywhere else, and it's so good.
It's just a fried chicken sandwich with honey and bacon. It's not that complicated, but it is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love it. It's always been, especially because like when we were growing up, it was kind of like a little bit of a treat because it was not that far, but far enough to where like Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, like everything else was so much closer.
Yes.
So like to get Roy Rogers was like a little bit out of the way.
Yes.
So it was just like, man, when you did get it, it was like, oh, this is fancy. This is it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
All right, good pick.
That's my number 1, Roy Rogers.
So do we now just go back and forth, and then the next time we roll will be the next category?
Correct.
Okay, got it. My next pick is a little bit of a curveball.
Ooh.
But when you brought up this category, it triggered a memory of this fast food restaurant for me.
Wow.
And how much I absolutely love it with my heart and soul. Taco John's.
What?
Okay. In the summer of 2016.
To be fair, I've never even heard of it.
Okay.
So I'm not laughing because it's a bad choice.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I heard taco and I was like, fuck.
No.
I just got one of mine.
Taco John's.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In the summer of 2016, I drove to Wyoming to work at Yellowstone by myself.
Uh-huh.
So once I passed like Ohio, it was all like foreign to me places to stop.
Yeah.
Like different fast food restaurants, different stores, different all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And out in like South Dakota, Montana, like that whole area,
Wow. Yeah.
they had Taco John's.
Uh-huh.
And I loved it so much because it was a place where you could get tacos, quesadillas, burritos, and chicken fingers, french fries.
Oh. Wow.
What are the little
Nugs. Tots.
potatoes? Tots.
Oh, wow.
Tater tots. Amazing tater tots.
Dude, it's called Taco John, so kind of like,
Yeah.
I could have guessed after a little bit of, intuitive thinking. But, hey, there you go.
It was incredible when I was like, I'm absolutely starved to death. And then I discovered Taco John's. And I was like, yeah, I'll take 2 tacos. I'll take chicken fingers, an order of tots, a quesadilla, chips and salsa, and also curly fries. Like,
That's
it's a fat
insane.
kid's dream at Taco John's. I must have went
That's
there on
funny.
on the 2 road trips to Wyoming and back. I must have went there like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It was amazing because I knew I wasn't gonna get it again. Because when am I in the
Right.
Midwest? You know what I mean? Are you looking up
100%.
Taco John's?
No, I'm not actually. I'm writing down what your number 1 and number 2 are.
Oh, yeah. It was so good. Shout out to the Midwest for having Taco John's. Like, you guys did something right there.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at it now, though.
Yeah.
It sure is something else.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I loved it.
For some reason, it's showing me breakfast items, and even those are dope.
It was awesome.
Potato oles. Potato oles.
I think that's what their tots are called.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And they have churros.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks great.
It was great.
It looks good. The Boss Burrito.
Yeah, so that's my second pick.
It's a good pick.
My second round pick. Taco John's.
Yeah.
It's my linebacker.
Well, for mine, yeah, it's Taco Bell. So that's why I was nervous.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Taco Bell. I love it.
Tried and true.
Yeah, it's tried and true. I enjoy it. Listen, I know the flaws. Don't come at me with, oh, everything on the menu is kind of the same ingredients, but in different wrappings. I know that. I'm okay with that. I like the different wrappings.
Yeah.
Like, I know.
Taco Bell is one of those places that I know after I eat it, I'm going to have painful, fiery poops for like 3 hours probably. But if I'm hungry enough and or drunk enough, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Sometimes a Crunchwrap Supreme really hits when I'm in the mood.
100%.
I love
Crunchwrap
it.
Supreme is almost never on my order. But
I love them so much.
my favorite is chalupas. I love the fried little dough. It's so freaking good. Cheesy Fiesta potatoes forever and always. I get lots and lots of Diablo sauce so that I can save it for later. I just love it so much. The quesarito I do every once in a while, but it is a lot of cheese, and I'm not even lactose intolerant. It's a lot of cheese sometimes. But I just love it. It's simple. It hits. It feels good.
It does hit.
I mean, it's so easy. I don't know. I just love it. It's just comfort food.
About 1,000%.
And I know that it's not any resemblance of Mexican food or Spanish food in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
just delicious.
that.
It's crap and it's delicious.
Exactly. And that's what this list is about, guys.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking fast food.
Do you remember the fast food place I lived next to at my first apartment in Orlando called Crystal?
Yes.
Man, that was just bottom of the dumpster.
Oh,
greasy. Like,
Yeah.
the worst of the worst for you food.
Yeah.
I went there a couple times, and at one point, like, the guy was like, oh, hey, like, how you been? Like, how are you? And I was like, this is the last time you'll ever see me.
You recognize me? Never again.
I can't come back here.
Absolutely not.
It was like those people saw me at my worst when I stooped so low as to go to Crystal.
Yeah. That happened to me once at a Burger King in Maryland. And I was like, all right, well, it's been real.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
My
It's
time
been real
here
fun.
has reached its end.
100%. Yeah. But yeah, Taco Bell. I just love it. I really do. I love Diablo sauce, the spiciest one that they have.
It's a good choice.
I like some of their little things that they put on there. Let me say this though. Their nacho fries, garbage. Absolute garbage. The flavoring on them is good. When you get them, they are soggy. They're soggy and wet. They don't know how to make a french fry. Stick in your lane. Stay in your lane, buddy. I don't understand.
I actually love them because I love a wet, soggy fry.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's you then. I'm not looking for like the perfect french fry when I get a french fry from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But like, I got them recently and it was just like not good.
Yeah.
But it did come with that truff hot sauce that I guess has like truffle oil in it, which is like such a bougie thing to do. But it was amazing.
The other day at work, it was like National Pharmacy Technician Day, and the pharmacist brought in like Philly Pretzel Factory pretzels that are like the little nuggets.
Yes,
like
yes,
a
yes.
huge tray of them with like a bunch of different dipping sauces.
Yes, yes, yes.
And they, like, we didn't eat them all, so, like, she just put them there until the next day. And the next day when I went back for them, there was, like, condensation that had built up in the tray.
Yeah.
So a lot of them were very wet, and I still ate them. I still was like, this is just something salty to chew on, and I'm so here for it.
Yeah. No, I've been there.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes, here's my guilty pleasure. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I like a cheesy poof that's slightly stale.
Okay. Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I'm in the minority of someone who has never liked a cheesy poof.
Yes.
You're
like not
them.
a Cheetos gal.
No, not a Cheetos gal. Not cheese poofs. They used to come in those big tubs. Like the little cheese balls.
Oh, yeah, baby. Jax was one of the brands I used to remember getting all the time.
I hate that so much.
Only because it reminded me of a Mortal Kombat character.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
There was a brand called Jax, and then they did cheese balls.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
That's it. That's the whole thing. Anyway, let's move on to number 3. What is your number 3?
Raising Cane's.
Dude, our lists are so different. Your lists are so much more like, I've lived all over the country. And mine are like, I've only lived in Maryland, New York, and New Jersey. And that is it.
Raising Cane's, I mean, I guess. But Raising Cane's is...
I mean, you picked Taco John's, Raven.
I know, I picked Taco John's.
So...
That I came across by chance, and it just happens to be the best place in the entire world. Raising Cane's is... I don't know where they came from or where they're, like, most popular. I don't know. I've only had them a couple times. I had it once driving to Florida. I think it was in Georgia. And then I had it in Hawaii. Wow. And it's excellent chicken fingers.
Yeah.
Like, incredible chicken fingers. Crinkle cut fries.
I love a crinkle cut fry.
That are so crispy and delicious on the outside. Soft and fluffy on the inside. A piece of Texas toast.
I do enjoy a piece of Texas toast. Is it the kind of fast food Texas toast where it's toasted on one side?
I don't know.
A lot of places do stuff like that.
Maybe. I can't remember.
Nuts, but yeah. Okay.
But it's delicious. And Raising Cane sauce.
That is what I've heard of. I've heard of the cane sauce because one of the Try Guys, Keith.
Yeah.
When he does his eats the menu thing where he takes a bite out of every single thing on a fast food menu, or now he's doing like chain restaurants and all kinds of shit. But
okay.
He did Raising Cane's, and Popeyes, I think, all in one episode.
Oh, wow. That's too much.
Yeah. But he raved about the sauce.
It's so good. Wow, I just scrolled like 2 miles down this recipe page to find the actual recipe for the Raising Cane sauce.
There you go.
It was like a fucking novel before having to get to the actual recipe.
Are you on like a food blog?
Yeah.
Hey, food bloggers.
Yeah.
I don't care about your life story, little personal anecdote about why you... One day, there I was outside of Raising Cane, selling crack just to live. When another homeless man walked by, and he gave me some fucking Raising Cane sauce. Anyway, it's 3/4 mayonnaise, 5. Like I don't care.
They
like,
post this giant.
Also, like the number of ads on food blogs.
Yep.
Fuck food blogs, man.
Yep.
You guys are assholes.
I just want...
Like, I get it. You're trying to make money, and you're just an at-home cook. I get it.
I just want the recipe. I just want the recipe.
Sometimes when I'm on my phone, a button will pop up, and it'll go skip to recipe.
Oh, I like that.
Thank God.
Yeah. So this...
Are you about
copycat recipe.
Okay.
It's a copycat recipe for the Raising Cane sauce. Mayo, ketchup, which we're already off to a rough start. Like, I could have lived the rest of my life knowing that there wasn't mayo and ketchup.
You had to know that there was mayo and
sauce.
ketchup.
I know, but separately, I hate those things so much. But mayo, ketchup, Worcestershire.
Raven, please get there, dude.
Worcestershire.
Closer.
Worcester. Worcestershire.
I've heard it wrong so many times now in the last 5 seconds that I'm going to fuck it up. It's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
That sauce.
Jesus.
Black pepper, garlic powder, and Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Chacher?
Chacher?
So that's what it is.
There you go.
If you want to make it at home.
We're spreading the secret.
Yep.
Check us out on TikTok and on Instagram. We will share your secrets. Email us at... I almost said my personal email just now.
God.
I almost was like Justin Galliani at Gmail. Don't email me. Hessy and Maven at gmail.com. Let us know your secrets. How do you guys feel about food blogs? What copycat recipes do you want to know? We will spread those secrets. We don't care.
Yes.
We have allegiance to nobody unless you sponsor us. Listen, sponsors, we will keep your secrets. Yes, we are your friends. We will allege ourselves with you.
Allege?
I don't know what the word is.
Okay, what's your next?
What is the verb form of allegiance?
Ally?
I will ally myself with you?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I feel like that's what's right.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Allege. I will allege myself with you. Look it up. While I write down that your third is raisin cane. Man, here I was nervous that this was going to be the category where like you pick a lot of my shit and I pick a lot of your shit, and nope, not at all.
Yeah, I don't know how much we'll align except maybe in fall stuff.
Fall stuff, we're probably going to pick some stuff. Yeah. That one's really going to be like who goes first.
Yeah.
I think my number one is like big. Anyway.
Okay.
My number 3 is, and I already kind of referenced it a little bit, it's Burger King.
Interesting.
I love Burger King, guys.
Okay.
I really do. I love onion rings, gang. And their onion rings, now, as growing up as a kid, not loving vegetables of any kind, including onions, anytime I would get onion rings from like a restaurant or something like that, they would be so thick cut. You would bite into it, a slimy ass onion comes out. You know what I mean? But never does that happen at Burger King. Because at Burger King, it's like 75% breading and 25% onion flavor. And then they have the special zesty onion ring dipping sauce. I think they just call it zesty sauce or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like a horseradish based sauce, but it's so freaking good.
Yeah.
And then I used to, just their chicken fingers to me were I always preferred their chicken nuggets and or chicken fingers to McDonald's.
Do you remember the chicken fries?
Chicken fries, I think, are decent.
Yep.
The original chicken sandwich I used to get sometimes. I think that their burgers are kind of okay. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I like Burger King.
Back in the day when I used to go to the gym with Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
We would always go this is like stuff that would happen to you if you're a fat kid. He would bribe me with going to the gym with him to go after the gym. We would go to Burger King and get me Burger King. Mm-hmm. And I would always get a veggie burger because I was a vegetarian at the time and 2 large fries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Their honey mustard
like
is also really good.
And yes. And I would load. My excuse was one of the fries was to stack fries on the veggie burger.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other fry was
that was
just
your
the fries.
excuse.
Yeah.
Listen. Am I eating both of the things of fries? Yes. But not like as fries.
Yeah.
One of them are toppings.
Exactly. And then Burger King is also the reason I stopped being a vegetarian.
Because the veggie burger was so bad.
No, it was good. It was
kidding,
a decent veggie burger.
Yeah.
But I think one time you went to Burger King or something, and you asked me what I wanted, and I was like, chicken fries. And you're like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I want fucking chicken fries. And then you brought them home, and then I ate chicken fries.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't a vegetarian anymore.
Sorry to do that to you.
And they don't even have chicken fries anymore.
They absolutely do.
Are you for real?
They 1,000,000% do.
haven't been to a Burger King in a really long time.
Yeah. Here's my one gripe with Burger King, and this is...
They don't have chicken fingers.
No.
They have only
Chicken fries.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's my one gripe with Burger King, and this is such a specific, also a fat kid problem. Their partnership or whatever, and I can't speak for, because I don't know if this is all Burger Kings or if this is just my local Burger King. They're like, I don't know what it is, coding or programming or whoever sets up their DoorDash menu.
Okay.
They need to grow the fuck up.
Oh.
Okay? Because at Burger King, what's their slogan? Have it your way, right? Slogan. Fuck! Damn it! I was so confident. No!
Oh my god, I just got lightheaded.
God damn it. I said slogan. I combined slogan and logo. Fuck. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Damn it. I'm furious. I can feel all the blood rushing my face. I'm embarrassed. Damn it. I'm so mad.
Oh my god. That was good.
Give me a second.
Oh man. I don't know what their slogan is.
It's have it your way. It doesn't matter now.
Right.
My whole point is fucked. Their whole slogan is have it your way.
Yes.
But on DoorDash, you can't change anything. And you know what all of their burgers come with? Motherfucking ketchup. You disgusting. You disgusting cowards. Give me the fucking option to take off the ketchup. It's so infuriating.
Yeah, ketchup is so disgusting.
And
ketchup is one of those things, even if you scrape it off, you still taste it.
Oh,
the essence is still there.
Now, see, I like mayonnaise, so then I could cover it in mayonnaise and get away with it.
I would need honey mustard.
I don't really want to do that.
It
it's just so frustrating. And it's it's so stupid. They also, on DoorDash, if you order a meal, you can't substitute your fries for onion rings.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
You have to get onion rings in addition to the meal?
Yeah. Which is completely defeats the purpose.
It does, yeah.
Because
there's no having it your way.
And that's their slogan.
Yeah. It's their slogan.
I'm so mad that I did that. Okay.
That's so funny.
Let's
okay,
move
Burger
on.
King.
Ravens number 4 pick. We're already 38 minutes in, by the way.
Okay. Checkers.
Wow. Okay.
Checkers. I don't go there often, but they have good popcorn chicken. They have excellently seasoned fries. And they have something that no other fast food place has, to my knowledge, which is a banana milkshake.
I knew you were going to say that. Yep.
And their banana milkshake is so good. I get it every time I go there.
I could go for a milkshake right now. Not a banana one, but a milkshake.
I love their milkshakes.
Yeah.
So,
wow. I
don't have a lot to say about Checkers, except if you like banana, get the banana milkshake because it's fucking good.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Checkers is good. Sometimes when I go to Checkers, the one thing that I get there that I can't often get at any other fast food places, and I'll be honest, it's not great, but it hits the spot when you're in a craving.
Yeah.
Is they have hot dogs.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll get a hot dog with like onions and relish and mustard.
Interesting.
And it's like I said, that's not always it's not good.
Yeah.
But if you're in the mood for that and you like that, you'll like it.
Yeah. It also, Checkers also reminds me of Tony, who I love, so it has that.
That's cute.
Yeah. Okay, your
mine
number 4?
reminds me of a girl that I sort of dated. It was that thing in high school and college where kids would say, "We're talking." You know, you're familiar with that phrase?
Oh, yes.
Oh, me and Johnny are talking.
Yeah.
It was that.
Okay.
Me and this girl. And so in high school, obviously, I went by Jessie. Her name was Jessie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But anyway, she lived in Waretown-ish area.
Okay.
So sometimes we would meet and we would go to Sonic.
That's where I thought you were going.
My number 4 is Sonic.
Good.
I
it's a really good one.
Really, really enjoy it. Yeah, I have a really good time there. There was also a time when one time I went through a period in high school where I was just an absolute, and I don't use this word derogatorily, I was an absolute slut.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I was single at the time, so it was okay, and I was safe. And when I say slut, also, I just mean a lot of smooching.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because that's how I roll.
Did you do a lot of smooching at the Sonic? Is that why you're talking about it?
I smooched a girl who worked at Sonic.
At the Sonic?
On my way back from a girl, a different girl, not Jessie, but a different girl who lived in Waretown. I smooched her. On the way back was like, let me get some fucking Sonic, because how often do you go to Sonic? Pull in, drive through, because I'm getting it to go.
Right.
Like, I'm not even doing the drive-in thing, which is the huge feature of Sonic, which I do love.
Yeah. It is.
And she's like, hey, I'm like, I have my braking a little bit. Pull in. Mm-hmm. And me and this girl are hanging out. We went to high school together. She's now, like, fully married and I think has a kid.
Yeah.
But, so, no names.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, you know who you are.
Yeah. You know who you are.
And, low-key, all I can think about is, I mean, was it a good kiss? Yes. But all I could think about was how I had just taken a bite of the burger, which the most predominant flavor of Sonic's burgers in my mind's eye, because I haven't had it in so long, is mustard. All I can think about as I'm like fully making out with this girl is like, my mouth tastes like mustard right now. Like, this cannot be good.
Yeah.
But she was also kind of like feeling herself a little bit too, because I remember her like, she's in my car, we're like kissing, she gets out to go talk to another friend of hers, comes back in my car and was like, I just got asked if I wanted to go to the Mondon prom. Crazy. We started making out again, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I didn't care. I was like, whatever, man. Wild. So Sonic
Wild
just
happenings
has
at the Sonic.
Yeah, they have tater tots also.
Very good tater tots.
They have a lot of really good drinks. Their drink menu is extensive.
They have like not ices, but like slushes that are really good. And they have the good ice cubes at Sonic.
Like they really have small little tiny ones. Yeah. Yes. I love them. I really want to I would love to go to a Sonic again and just pig out.
Yes. It's been a minute.
Because I really do love it's a really interesting flavor combination that I am actually a big fan of, and it is cherry limeade.
Okay.
I love that.
They have something at Sonic. It's called Ocean Water, and that's always what I used to get.
Of that, yeah.
It's Allege is not a word, by the way. I looked it up.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Working against
Ocean Water at Sonic. I don't really know what it is. Oh, it says, our signature ocean water is sweet and refreshing with the hint of blue coconut flavor. Served over Sonic's famous ice. And it's very good. So, just saying.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, okay. Time for my last one. Do you have more you want to say about Sonic?
I'm looking up allegiance. I'm trying to figure this out.
I'm telling you, it's ally. I want to ally myself with you.
It's definitely not ally. Align, maybe. I want to align myself with you. I want to pledge my allegiance.
Are you saying that ally can't be a verb?
I don't know.
Because I'm telling you,
I was confident until you also seem very convicted. Now I'm like, I don't really know.
Okay, can I tell you my last?
Yes, please.
This might be controversial.
Ooh.
Starbucks. Here's the thing.
Wow.
I know when you think fast food, you don't necessarily think of Starbucks. No. But I have been to Starbucks many times. When I lived in Florida, I used to volunteer once a week at the Florida Aquarium in Tampa. And my shift, I had to be there at like 6:45 a.m. So Tampa's like an hour and a half-ish away from where I lived. So I would leave at like 5 a.m., 4:45, 5 a.m. And the only thing open on my way there, right on my way, was a Starbucks. And I would go there, and I would get an iced coffee, and then I would get a panini. And their paninis are not to be sneezed at. They are
Do not sneeze at them.
They are very good paninis.
See, I think sneezing at something is a good thing.
What? No, it isn't.
Because sometimes I made this saying up for sure. This is definitely not how the saying normally goes. But sometimes I'll be like, listen, it wasn't anything to sneeze at.
Yeah, like...
It wasn't nothing to sneeze about. So you do want to sneeze at it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no, yeah, you're using it incorrectly.
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
Continue.
They have amazing paninis. Mm-hmm. They have very good croissants. A lot of times when I go do my walks around Target, croissants. I'll get a buttered croissant.
So good.
Really good.
Yeah.
They had this thing for a while that was a guava. It was like a pink guava coconut drink that was so fucking good. And then there was a national shortage on like whatever guava syrup they needed for it.
Oh, no.
So they got rid of it. And I was so devastated. Now the closest thing I can get is a pink drink with no berries.
Yeah, because we don't do bits.
No.
We don't do no bits up in here. Which is such a shame because I love aloe water, and aloe water always has bits.
Disgusting.
But I love aloe water. It's like the most fucking refreshing beverage ever.
But it's got bits.
If you guys like this idea of an episode and us just arguing about our favorite shit, let us know. Let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, so they have great paninis. Always get a good drink. I love
you like their seasonal stuff.
Their seasonal stuff is top shelf. I love their eggnog flavor around Christmas time. I prefer Dunkin's pumpkin spice latte.
Oh,
but
very interesting.
Yeah,
I was surprised you didn't put maybe Dunkin' on the list.
It's because I don't like Dunkin's food.
Oh. That is fucking accurate.
Actually. I like their hash browns. I could probably put back like 3 or 4 orders of hash browns from Dunkin'. Yeah. But that's pretty much it.
But it's hard to fuck up at hash brown. Their breakfast sandwiches are trash.
They are. That's my problem where my body is split in two when it comes to Dunkin' and Starbucks because I prefer Dunkin's coffee, but I prefer Starbucks food and Starbucks fruity drinks.
Yes. Fruit.
Like their refreshers and their iced teas and whatever.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah, but coffee, I'm a Dunkin' girl. So
that's so interesting. Yeah, I actually don't like Dunkin's coffee at all. I hate Dunkin' across the board.
Interesting.
There was a time when I used to fuck with them and I used to just like be like, yeah, I'm okay with this. No, I was pretending. I was trying to live a lie and I refuse to anymore and I'm going to live my truth. And my truth is any of their breakfast sandwiches that have egg on them, garbage. Their bagels
thing.
Might as well be Thomas's bagels that you buy in a fucking supermarket. Mm-hmm. Like, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Their donuts are okay.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even that great of donuts. Yeah. Wawa has better donuts.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
ridiculous.
Wawa's, Dunkin's really lacking on the food, which is why they didn't make the cut. Starbucks made the cut.
That totally makes sense.
Okay, what's your fifth one?
Number 5.
Fifth and final.
Popeyes.
That was on my list too.
Popeyes. I love them. Mm-hmm. Their chicken is amazing. I love their sauces. I love their chicken sandwiches. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be really honest with everybody.
Okay.
There was a time in my life
when Chick-fil-A would have made the cut. Yeah.
But I refuse to support a company that gives money to organizations that shit on LGBTQ people.
It's really a shame, Chick-fil-A, because your food is so good.
So good. I would love to keep eating there. And there was even a time when I knew about that life. Yeah. And I knew that I was part of this community and I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot.
Yeah.
And I still did it. And I was like, what are they going to get? Like it's 50 cents for my order? Blah,
everyone
blah, blah, blah.
goes through it, I think.
It's so hard. And I get it. Listen, I have friends who still go there, and I'm not necessarily the type to really just like be like, you're a piece of shit if you go there.
Right.
Whatever, man. Just know that you are supporting them, and they're supporting bad people.
Yeah.
And like, listen, I know part of it is because you're not seeing the results of their bullshit.
Right.
But they've given money to groups in specific African countries who murder black. I almost said murder black people. That would be crazy. Murder gay people.
Sad.
So just know that that's where that's going.
Yeah.
And ever since Popeyes came out with the chicken sandwich, that is
And their chicken
legitimately
sandwich is so good.
better. Now, Chick-fil-A sauce, you want a little hack, baby, I can give it to you. You can make that shit right at home, okay? You just take, I'm not pulling it up, but it's like mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, mustard, honey, and a little bit of garlic powder, I think. And that's fucking Chick-fil-A sauce. Now, obviously, the super important thing is the ratios. But Google that. You go on Pinterest, you will find out what Chick-fil-A sauce is. If that's the reason you're going there, you don't have to do it anymore. I get it. It's fucking delicious. But Popeyes is far superior.
Yeah. So I imagine at this point you will be able to put a final tally of our fast food team.
And here's our final tally of our teams, of our fast food teams.
Beautiful.
You're welcome. Let's move on. Now, let's be super clear with this. We said we were going to do candy and fall things. Mm-hmm. We're at 51 minutes. How are we feeling? What do you feel? Should we just do one of them or should we do both of them but incredibly fast and not talk so much?
That's hard.
We can do candy, leave them wanting more. We'll do fall things next week.
Yeah, maybe next week we can do fall things plus one more.
Yeah.
Maybe like fall things and Christmas things or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so
We'll
we'll
leave
do candy.
So guys, if you're listening or you're watching this on YouTube, what should the next thing be? Mm-hmm. Should it be snacks? Should it be Christmas things? Mm-hmm. Should it be Christmas movies? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like holidays in general, or
Christmas movies is a good one because
That's
we
what I
might have
mean.
some overlap there.
for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's too early for that. But then
It's
again,
never too early for Christmas.
I know you think that. But okay,
Candy.
Let's do it. We're gonna roll.
Okay.
And see who gets to go first. Oh, fuck, man.
19.
That's the dice I used last night when I was playing D&D. Didn't roll below like an 11 all night. I was crushing it.
Are you sad?
This dice, not doing good. I got a 6.
Do you want to go first?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's fair and square, baby.
Okay.
Plus, I have some on here that I know without a doubt you're not going to pick. Or if you pick them, you're not going to pick them in the order that I'm going to pick them. So I feel fine.
My first round draft pick.
Bring it on. Come on.
Mini M&Ms.
Wow.
I
That unlocks a core memory for me.
love mini M&Ms. The little tube that they come
Yeah.
and they shake and you pop the top off and you can essentially put the whole thing in your mouth at one time because they're so small. I could eat so many
They're
mini M&Ms.
and melt in
And
your
I
mouth
love regular
really good.
M&Ms, but if I have to choose between regular and mini, I'm
Oh, it's
always
not
going to
even a
pick mini.
choice. Not even a choice. Yes,
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah. I love it. That's my number one.
Wow. Okay. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. Hold on. Let me write this down so I can remember.
Yes.
Raven 1 mint. Oops. Misspelled Vinny. M. and M.
Yes. I wrote tiny
Okay.
M&Ms, but mini M&Ms.
My number 1, it's no surprise. You know what it is. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're number one.
Gotta do it. It's my all-time favorite candy of all time.
Yeah.
I love it so freaking much. Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to change my list and get rid of my number 4 and switch it with something else.
Do you like different varieties of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? Like I know they do the white chocolate ones. I've seen them do all peanut butter.
I've tried all of them.
Dark chocolate. You don't like dark chocolate.
I'm not a big dark chocolate person. The white chocolate is too sweet.
Pumpkin shaped.
I like the shapes.
Yeah.
All day. I love the pumpkin shape and the egg shape for
And the
Easter.
Christmas tree shape.
And the Christmas tree shape. Love the shapes.
Yeah.
Don't care for any of the
Different
iterations.
variations. Yeah.
No.
Interesting.
Not of the specific Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Yeah.
They've done like weird things where they put Reese's Pieces inside of them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not looking for crunch. I'm looking for soft peanut butter and chocolate, baby.
I love Reese's Pieces. They're so good.
I like Reese's Pieces too, but I mean, no. not.
Interesting.
It's not what I'm looking for. You're
Yeah.
tainting something. It's already good.
You're looking for tradition.
Yes.
Okay.
In that particular avenue, I certainly am.
Sure.
I don't want dark chocolate. They came out with one, and I tried it. Listen. I'm on board. Reese's. They did one with potato chips inside.
Oh no.
I'll try it. Did I hate it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah. I wanted so badly to like the Ben and Jerry's flavor that has like the chocolate and the potato chips and the everything in it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like when they try to mix potato chips in with chocolate and other stuff. I don't. No. It's just not my vibe.
I've had potato chips in a chocolate bar, like a fancy chocolate bar.
And you liked it?
It was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. It was just like having a Mr. Good bar, where it has a little bit of crunch, but it's a chocolate bar.
Okay. I think I don't like the saltiness.
Oh, I was fine with that.
Like, it's weird. I don't know.
But okay, that is my number 1, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Raven, what is your number 2 draft pick?
Bunch of Crunch.
Whoa. Dude, your picks are on fire, and yet not even on my list.
I love Aaron Bloodgood, my friend.
Is this a movie theater thing?
It's a movie theater thing.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. These are so good, because I hate Crunch bars. But Bunch of Crunch.
I would way rather have Bunch of Crunch than a Crunch bar.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I won't say no to a Crunch bar, but I would rather have Bunch of Crunch.
Wow.
I am not one of those people who puts Bunch of Crunch in their popcorn. I know that's a very popular thing, but like I said, I think I'm weird about mixing sweet and salty. It's just not my vibe.
I like mixing sweet and salty sometimes, but keep your popcorn and your candy separate, please.
Yeah, it's just not my vibe. I know a lot of people mix it. It's just not my vibe. But
yeah, no thank you.
One of my favorite things, I did this a lot when the third 50 Shades movie came out. Mm-hmm. I went to go see it by myself 3 times. I went by myself. I brought a blanket. I went to the movie theater by Montclair where I went to college, and they had their reclining. It was like a recliner.
Oh, yeah.
And I brought a blanket. I sat in the very back row all the way to the right, like alone in a little seat. Like there was nobody by me because everyone was in the center in the middle.
Yeah.
And I put a blanket over me, and I had a cherry Coke and a thing of Bunch of Crunch.
Yeah. No popcorn?
No popcorn.
Oh, interesting.
Sometimes I like popcorn, but I value not having it stuck in my teeth more than I value eating it.
Oh, I'm willing to take that risk, but I respect where you're coming from.
Yeah,
because that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so real. Holy shit.
There have been multiple times where I have gotten popcorn at the movie theaters, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
It's the best place to get popcorn.
So good, yeah.
And movie theater popcorn is so good.
So good.
But those 3 times that I saw 50 Shades, I did not, because I either like ate beforehand and then I was just like, I don't want popcorn stuck in my teeth. Like, I hate that so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would get a cherry Coke and Bunch Crunch. And I would just sit there and live my best life. Cozy with my Bunch Crunch. So that's I just love it so much. Yeah.
Bunch Crunch. That's a great pick. Wow. Thank you. My number 2, keeping it also just like the fast food. Raven's going outside the ball with this one, and I love it. I am keeping it on the straight and narrow. Okay. Number 2 is Snickers.
Okay.
When it comes to candy, I will always choose chocolate over
like fruity
stuff,
lollipop gummies, stuff like that.
Of that shit.
Yeah.
Which is not to say that there's not a time and a place where I enjoy that.
Sure.
But like I said, if I had to choose between, it's always chocolate. Mm-hmm. People are like, I love Airheads. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're not gonna trick me into doing blue raspberry.
I know. I never liked Airheads growing up.
Yeah, the only thing about Airheads that I ever liked was doing that thing where you do this and a million times and it gets smaller and smaller and condenses, and then you eat it in one bite and get a sugar jump.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love Snickers. I like peanuts. I like caramel. I like the nougat, the chocolate. It's got everything. I really, really, really like it.
Yeah.
That is also one where actually, in terms of iterations and like flavors, they do the peanut butter one that is fucking fire. But I love peanut butter.
Okay.
But sometimes I just want a normal ass
Snickers.
Fucking Snickers.
Yeah.
I love a Snickers.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I wish that I liked stuff that had like peanuts and almonds and stuff in them. I just don't.
Yeah.
I cannot eat nuts of any kind.
Yeah.
But I respect that. Snickers is a popular choice.
Snickers.
Good job.
It's on there. I think my third one will surprise you.
Okay.
But let's hear your number 3 first.
Sour gummy worms.
Ooh. That is a good one.
I love sour gummy worms. I prefer them over Sour Patch Kids or sour gummy bears.
Yeah.
I love sour candy.
Okay. Continue.
I love sour candy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love, I don't know, I love gummy worms. I started liking them when I was training at my job in Disney. Mm-hmm. And they would keep me awake, like, because I had to get up really early to train. And I would keep sour gummy worms, like, in the little room where I was training. People had to operate the ride. And then, like, I would give my trainee, like, little sour gummy worms when they were doing well. And then I've always wanted sour gummy worms. And now I keep them in the pharmacy whenever I need a sour gummy worm.
That's great.
Yeah.
See, okay, so here's why I was giving you kind of weird looks and I was, like, a little confused. I don't think sour gummy worms are... I know that it's in the name. I don't think that they're that sour.
They're not that sour.
Like, Sour Patch Kids are infinitely more sour.
I do like Sour Patch Kids.
Interesting.
I just prefer...
Because I love sour gummy worms.
Yeah.
I hate sour things. So I don't
like
fuck with
things.
Sour Patch Kids. Like...
Sour Patch Kids.
You know, people used to do, like, the Warheads and stuff like that. Like, not in a million years.
It just... I don't like anything too sour... Like, I like it for the novelty. Like, I'll eat, like, a Warhead or something, and I'll like it for one. But if I'm, like, going to be snacking on them for a long time,
of course,
you need a gentle sour that the sour gummy worm can give you.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great choice.
Yeah.
They're very good. And I like the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good colors.
I love sour gummy worms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My number 3, Mike and Ike's.
Ugh.
What?
I don't like any candy of that consistency. Like jelly beans, Mike and Ike's. Nope. Too grainy. Too grainy.
Too grainy, says the girl who just chose summer sour gummy worms, which are covered in, I don't know, grains of sugar.
That dissolve. Like the gummy, like the consistency of Mike and Ike's is so like, you know?
No, I don't know. Please explain more about what means.
Like, it just is like mushed in your mouth, like when you eat a jelly bean. Like,
oh
it's
my God.
chewy and grainy.
You are outrageous.
It's like rice pudding.
Mike and Ike's are delicious. They are amazing. I love them so much. I love all of the flavors. I love when I'm eating them. I love to make little combinations of like, I'll do an orange one and a yellow one. Oh, now I'll do a green one and a red one, which is the best combo because it's that cherry lime, baby. But I love I love Mike and Ike's. They're good. They come in that very nostalgic little box. I just like them.
Movie theater candy box. Yeah.
Yep. I love them.
Okay.
I like them.
Interesting. That does surprise me. Is that like... Are Mike and Ike's like now and laters? What are now and laters?
No. Now and laters are... now and laters are... They come in square forms, almost like Starburst. But they're so much harder. Like, eventually you can chew them, but you have to, like, suck on them for a while to soften them up. They're, like, way hard.
Yeah.
I also don't know... I haven't had a now and later in forever, but I don't remember the flavors being fantastic.
You know what's, like, the worst candy ever?
Good and Plenty's?
Yeah, but also,
I was looking up a lot of different kinds of candies.
Necco wafers.
Oh, yeah, Necco wafers are trash.
Horrible.
Get out of here with your penny candy.
I also hate sweetened tarts, which was controversial.
Sweet tarts?
Sweet?
They're just sweet tarts. Yeah. Sweetened tarts? Yeah. No, wrong. It's cool. I said slongo or something like it. Slogo. Whatever, man. Slongo is a funny word, though. I want to write that down.
I also hate sweet tarts, which was controversial in elementary school because sweet tarts was what everyone put in their little Valentines. Oh, someone just made a loud noise with their car.
Sorry. Yeah, someone just slammed on the brakes outside, and it was going on for an abnormal amount of time.
Sweet tarts was what everyone put in their little Valentine cards when we passed around Valentines in elementary school. And I remember being
Gosh.
like, now I just have to fucking throw away these sweet tarts. It's
Yeah.
the worst candy ever. I hate them. They're so chalky. Like Necco wafers.
They are terrible. Sweet tarts are trash. Necco wafers are even worse.
Yeah.
Like,
Horrible.
even Smarties are better than Necco wafers. At
I
least there's
also
like
don't like
more
Smarties.
sugar. I don't love them either. I'm
Smarties
just saying,
is maybe
like,
what I was thinking of when I said sweet tarts.
probably.
Now I don't even think I know what sweet tarts are. I think it meant Smarties.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so
Smarties
funny.
come in the little plastic tube, and they're like
Yeah.
little like dimes.
Yeah.
Almost. Like,
Yep.
what are sweet tarts?
They come in a bag that says sweet tarts. I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for my next one?
Yeah, number 4.
Ghirardelli caramels.
Ooh. I saw this on a list of like 50 best candies in America or something.
I flippin' love Ghirardelli. I like their mint one too. The mint is a little intense, but nothing like unwrapping the little gold foil package and having the melty caramel inside, not the chewy caramel, which I hate because it's too chewy and gets stuck in my teeth.
Yeah.
The melty caramel.
I also
that
don't
just,
like things
dissolves.
that get stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, I hate it.
We could do a whole episode on things that some people think are so fucking good and we just shit on them.
Yeah.
Can I give you one that I feel really strongly about right now that came into my head? Jolly Ranchers. Get your hard candy away from me. Takes too long.
It does take too long.
I used to eat them when I used to in high school. I went to a tanning salon a lot, and they had them on the little desk, and I used to grab one because you're just sitting in a tanning bed for 15 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I used to suck on them then, but like they're garbage. They suck.
Yeah. Recently, there was Jolly Ranchers in the candy drawer at work, and I would eat one when I wanted a mint and did not have access to a mint. But that's pretty much
It was like I want to freshen my breath up. Green apple? Sure. Close enough. What is this, watermelon?
That's it. Apart from that, I wouldn't eat a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay. So Ghirardelli chocolates.
Ghirardelli caramels.
Right. Caramel squares.
Yes.
But they're like chocolate on the outside, caramel on the inside.
Yes.
They are very good. I like them
love
too.
them.
I like how thin the chocolate is.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like
It's not too much.
You could use your lips to break it open.
Yes.
Like it's so soft.
Very breakable.
I love it.
Yep.
And they're not too big. They're individually wrapped, which like from an environmental standpoint drives me banana Ramses.
Yes.
But like from a consumer standpoint, I love because it is sweet.
Yeah.
It is sweet because it's usually, at least the ones that we have in the house sometimes, they're like milk chocolate, so already a little bit on the sweeter side, and then the caramel, sweeter. And so I, like, for me personally, I really do only want one.
Yeah. So good.
All right. Number 5 you're going to hate. You're going to
Okay.
hate it so much. Dad introduced this to me when he used to talk about how he would, like, mow the graveyard and make 5 cents and then buy candies and stuff like that when he was a kid.
Okay.
Charleston Chews.
I'm gonna look
And
that up.
specifically, if I can choose, I want the minis. Mini Charleston Chews are the fucking bee's knees.
What is a Charleston chew?
Look it up, baby.
I need to know. Vanilla flavor.
Yeah.
It's vanilla covered with chocolate. Chewy flavored nougat.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't really know what nougat is.
Are you familiar with like a Milky Way? Or no, not a Milky Way, sorry. A Three Musketeers?
Yeah.
That's nougat.
So
But
it's
picture
just like
this.
a Three Musketeer?
No, it's nothing like a Three Musketeers. Let me finish my sentence, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes.
It's chewy nougat, so it's totally different. Whereas
Okay.
Three Musketeers is like an airy, poofy, like air-filled nougat. This is vanilla flavored nougat, but it's very chewy. Not so chewy that it's like annoying or like anything like that, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's so good, and then covered in chocolate, and it's just delicious, and I love it so much. And they do the minis ones, and I fucking love the mini ones so god dang much.
They make strawberry Charleston chews. I bet I would like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know about that.
Interesting.
But yeah,
choice.
these ones right here, Charleston Chew Minis.
Yeah.
Those are really good. And it was either Dad or somebody, I forget where I heard it, put those guys in the freezer. Real good.
It's a very old person of you to pick Charleston Chews.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I do turn 32 this Halloween. Pretty soon.
So you're officially old? Is that what you're saying?
No. 30s are the new 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, we're figuring out our life. We're exploring. We're having a good time.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Super young.
Are you ready for my last one? Is my last one? Did I already do my last one?
I'm realizing that I switched my fourth and my fifth. Yeah, go for your last one. Sorry. I was like, you didn't do your last one? Raven 5.
Mounds. I
disgust.
love Mounds bars. They're dark chocolate.
Already off to a
surrounding coconut.
Oh my god, I hate them so.
They're so good. Also, Dad introduced me to them because we both love coconut. I love dark chocolate. They're so delicious. The reason I don't like Almond Joys is because of the almond. I always eat around the almond and then I throw away the almond. Mounds is just, let me get rid of the almond for you.
Yeah, let me get rid of the one good thing.
And give you all the stuff that you love, which is a Mounds bar.
That you hate.
I love them so much.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my number 5.
Oh boy, I knew Mounds was gonna come up on your list because I know you well enough to know that Almond Joy wouldn't come up on your list because of the almonds.
Because of the almond.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my.
Well, my number 5 is probably when I really have a hankering for candy, specifically chocolate, and I'm like, this is it. Like, this is the candy that I'm going to get. I'm in the convenience store, the gas station, the Wawa, whatever. And I can only choose one. This is the one I choose.
Okay.
Over peanut butter cups, over everything. I put it so low on my list because I knew you would never have picked it. So I knew that I was safe.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it a Heath bar?
No.
Damn. I don't know then.
It's a Reese's Fast Break.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
Specific.
Real specific.
I have seen these. I've never had one.
It's everything you love about a Reese's, but it has nougat. And as we've seen, I love a nougat.
Okay.
It's just fucking delicious. It's so goddamn good.
Wow.
I love it so much.
Interesting.
It's the only thing that I think has improved a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Okay.
And that's just my opinion. I'm fully willing to have that argument with people, but I think the addition of this type of nougat has improved it. And that's the only difference.
All right.
It's in a bar instead
bar
of
form. Yeah,
it's in a bar form. And it's chocolate and peanut butter wrapped around a tube of nougat, and it is delicious, and I absolutely love it.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I haven't had candy in a long time, actually.
You know what candy I also hate? This is probably even more controversial than the Sweetheart Smarties.
I'm really interested to hear what you're going to say.
Skittles.
Yo, you don't like Skittles?
No.
Wow.
I hate the consistency of Skittles.
Grainy.
Very.
You're such an interesting texture person. Because I also am like a big texture person. But you're, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
You're so specific about things that I wouldn't even think of.
Yeah, I hate anything that's grainy. Like, this consistency, in my head, I know they're different, but in my head, Mike and Ike's, Jelly Beans, and Skittles all have, like, the same thing that I hate.
Yeah. Is it like would the savory equivalent be like those kind of cheap dino nuggets where they're kind of crumbly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that's grainy, chewy / crumbly.
Wow, it's so interesting.
Yeah. I know.
What's your feelings? These are some of my runner-ups. I know one of them is peanut M&Ms. I know that that's not a thing for you because you don't eat like nuts. No. But I love peanut M&Ms. I think they're amazing. But I'm also like low-key. M&Ms are so far down on my like if I'm actually buying candy.
Yeah.
I'm never choosing M&Ms.
Okay.
Sorry. And then I have Butterfingers on my list. But Butterfingers for me is one of those things that I love the flavor of and everything. It gets caught in my teeth though.
Yes. I do like the flavor of Butterfingers. As I've gotten older, I like it more.
Yeah.
I don't like that it gets stuck in my teeth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, I have to really want one.
Right. And I especially remember growing up as a kid and having Bart Simpson be like the spokesperson
for Butterfingers.
Yeah. I'm like, my Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like shit, what was I gonna say? I do love a Heath bar.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite Ben and Jerry's flavors is coffee Heath bar crunch. And it's really, really, really fucking good. But that's another one. Gets stuck in my teeth. It's annoying. I don't need shit in my ice cream, which is why like I'm such a lame-o.
Yeah.
do the kids say lame-o anymore? No.
Yeah, we do. You're a lame-o.
Yeah, perfect.
Do you know what was one of my runner-ups that I think we both like?
Tell me. You son of a bitch.
Dum-Dums. The lollipops.
The lollipops?
The little lollipops they used to have in the big bowl at the Sandcastle Diner.
Yeah.
I like a Dum-Dum now and then.
It's
when they're offered to me in a bowl.
It's just the right amount of lollipop.
Yeah, it's so small.
To not be like...
I'm done with this lollipop.
Like, what am I? A fucking owl wearing glasses where I'm sitting up in a tree and I gotta go, 1, 2, 3, a crunch.
Good job.
Tootsie Pops? Go fuck yourself. Takes too goddamn long. And honestly, a Tootsie Roll is not the prize you think it is.
I never like Tootsie Pops because I hate Tootsie Rolls.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what Tootsie Rolls?
It's not like, oh, I can't wait to get to the center of this. Like, no,
You know, in the same regard that Skittles and jelly beans are the same consistency in my head, Tootsie Rolls has the same flavor as something else that I hate in my head that I know you love. But in my head, they taste the same.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Yoo-hoo.
You think Yoo-hoo and Tootsie Rolls are on the same playing field?
In my head, they have the same flavor, and the flavor is something I don't like.
You need to get your head checked out. You need to get your head checked out is what needs to happen.
It's like milky chocolate, like malt, milky, like that's...
There's no malt. You don't know what malt is, clearly.
That's the vibe that it gives me. Yeah.
We need to end the podcast. All right, gang.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. That's it for this week. We talked about some candy. We talked about some fast food. Maybe next time we'll talk about fall things and do a different thing, or
I think we should do fall things in Christmas movies.
No, we'll figure it out. I don't want to guarantee anything.
Okay.
So I don't want to guarantee anything to our viewers / listeners because who knows? You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Fuck you. Cool. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Be sure to check us out. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. That's at Hessy and Maven. We are on YouTube. That's Hessy and Maven. We are all over the socials. Listen, guys, we need your support. We're trying to build. We're trying to make Hessy and Maven into an empire. Create a brand, if you will. Really leaning into it. If you want more of this, you come see us. And that joke is only for people who watch the YouTube. Go fucking watch the YouTube. Anyway, thanks again for so much thanks again, and also thanks again. And, we have an email address, if I haven't mentioned that enough, hessyandmaven@gmail.com. Send us in, what's your favorite candy? What's your favorite fast food place? Do you got any regional stuff that's unique to you? I got a buddy who's, he's in the Philippines right now. I can't tell you how bad I want to go to fucking Jollibee, baby. I want to get their spaghetti. I know that it's interesting and it's kind of a little unusual. I want to get it. I want to get their fried chicken. I want to get everything on the menu practically. But anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you again so much for tuning in. Please tune in next week where we talk about something else.
Bye.
Bye.